What do I do for my tea but stew grass, fry the thistles, eat a stone, with all a bite I have to get each ounce of protein. I need it for the heavy lifting of my prose. It covers for me. It gives me bones of a skeleton, with at least these rags of coat and second-hand trousers to cover my modesty. In an empty chasm is my heartbeat. That's my figure in the round. With this costume I can mix in company and pass for a man. Coat hangers his shoulders, angular act. My pubis is plastic mask the goalkeeper in hockey has, or cricket box more amply padded out with socks. Guy Fawkes in 1,000 effigies has gravitated to me, donated his sawdust and his pants. A plastic backcourt on the GPO line is a light to my metaphysical inkling. The soul wants to be set free, tugging in the breeze, and it could be my hopes. Quick, save it there, someone, please, for I do not have the physical capacity on my way back from the shops. Quick save apart. All that I can manage is to get out of bed before lunch, and the wall that's boundary to my property is on the edge of the Badlands, beyond which dragons be. If I sit on the chair to take the air, and peer at the carnival of animals, I wish to God I were their flesh and not the back of a pantomime horse. For they succeed in having goals, ambitions, and a living, breathing circulation system where mine seems not to reach fingertips and toes, which as a consequence are icicles. The cater that the canary sing doubles as my ribcage, no song inside. But I am formidable when it comes to words. For people, they pulsate like toads at the neck. They grip it on discussion of matters immense import, which are last night's telly, and the sack of coal of hubby who didn't come home last night. That bloke who was found in the rabbit hutch sleeping off drink, and deposed the previous incumbents, so the bodies were frozen solid on grass and in warm as a hedgehog hibernating in the compost. I note this down and store it mentally, because they see me and feel not a thing. But is this on the doorstep in passing, the gift for charity? Old clothes for the Aranelli, who will come to collect your cast-offs if you leave them every Wednesday, coincidentally not in Oifo, but by hired hands who look not missionaries but hired folks. That's by the by. What's in the bag is camouflage at worst, for those who underestimate the beady eye they swerve as they go about their business. Dr. Frankenstein abandoned me at some point, I swear, and early version not mentioned in the book, lest to Jill look at possibility of full experiment in outlying, left to fend for himself in the metropolitan borough of Thamesand. A grown man would tower over my prototype, as monster tower over kid, so you get some idea of scale. You look up to it and down at this, and that's the way it should be. I would be full scarecrow in my dreams, but I'd need to get some metal first. Cross piece of stick, 90 degrees to vertical. A crucifix I stand, if propped up, and that bag of wind high up in the telegraph wires shows no sign of making descent to give me general sympathy and human touch. So that's cut it short. How I resemble weirdly, at a squint, a broom with a head, in the store cupboard brought out for a visit. But I'm watching you, young lady, and I'm keeping tabs, young man, with these eyes of marbles that don't relent. I use the fingers of a rubber glove to type up what of your behaviour I have seen, and it's not good. Now a glowing report, not what I give, not when the heavy mob come knocking as they will, and the fashion police, and the Cub Scouts looking for firewood, and the rag and bone man is persistent in his overtures each Friday. A place of constant fear is here, where you could not be down with a feather, if I was more than thin air whistling through my ribs.